What up? Oh yeah, sorry. I switched my keyboard to the clacky one again. Oh. Oh, hang on. Check the stream. I think you might be muted.
Glory.
Oof. I got like a weird box around me.
There we go. It's the usual thing with OBS. You know what I mean?
With OBS, let me think. It's just randomly stupid.
Basically, just have to like unselect the mic and reselect it.
Oh. I need to turn my mic down a little bit, I think. Just a little bit louder than you. Let's see here. -15.
Oh wow, that really quieted you down.
I want to check it on the stream though.
You're very quiet.
Yeah, no. Turn me up in your microphone, in your headphones, because I sound fine on the stream. If you can.
Can't really, because of how this is playing through an emulator.
Oh, well, I'd be blasting on the, or will turn me down on this on the stream.
You be blasting.
Turn myself up. Yeah. That would be.
No, I could hear you fine. It's all right.
Okay.
What's up, Circuitry? Oh,
Circuitry.
So this was the other room that was added, like in this mod. Remember, there was only like 3 rooms here.
Yes.
So this was something new that they added, where this is like a collection room, like for various achievements.
Cool.
Yada yada yada. What does this do? More pics of Ben? What
For
pics? For Ben.
Oh, of your Neo Geo.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Very, very nice. Oh, see.
Oh, and it's got SBC Chaos on it. Yours.
Excellent.
Okay, let me see what you're doing here. Obtain Madden's horn and the silk dress. Successfully support. Oh, okay.
So it's kind of like sort of random stuff that I think you would eventually end up doing anyway.
Yeah, it does look like that because all this stuff happens. Oh, well, not all that stuff happens.
Yeah, like the 255 rages, like that's probably not going to happen. So I think, like, once you get one, it presumably something appears on like one of these little tables, pedestals.
Well, I guess so.
And there's really a lot of this stuff. Like, there's apparently new outfits, New Game Plus, collect every Magicite.
Well, that's pretty all-encompassing, it seems like, where it's basically do everything you possibly can in the normal game, plus the other quests that you'd get.
Pretty much.
Hopefully those are unique, too. Because if otherwise, I mean, like, Otherwise, I've already done most of this stuff already. Like, made like before they were labeled as achievements. I've done this, so I made it.
And from some of the stuff I read, like one thing that comes to mind is like Ragnarok. Remember how you can choose to make it either a sword or a magicite?
With New Game Plus, you can have both.
That was redone somehow, so you can have both.
Was that redone in this version, or was that prior to this?
So I think this room is all for like the key items, sort of collectible stuff.
Cool.
I think this is supposed to have some kind of artwork where presumably you can fight things. Yeah. So like EX patch is way after you beat the game, and then you do more stuff to it. Oh, circuitry. You need to sell it ASAP. How much do you want for it? And can you help with shipping? And by help, I mean like have a reasonable method of shipping that thing.
I can say that she probably has a company that she works with pretty regularly. She knows what she's doing with shipping games.
Okay, cool. Because I definitely wouldn't expect free shipping, but presumably also not USPS. So the car thing I was going to tell you about. I ended up buying an RX-7.
Oh, you did, motherfucker! Oh my god.
Yeah, so it's a 1993 RX-7 FD, like the second gen one. Twin turbo.
FD or FC?
FD.
Okay.
FC's the little boxy one from the 80s, and FD is the sexy one.
You said 97?
93.
Oh, 93, I'm sorry. It auto-filled the 97.
It probably looks the same as a 97.
I mean, it is nice. I like it. But, no, I need an 80s one.
The 80s one?
That's awesome. Where'd you find it?
Some woman in Portland is selling it, so I, for the most part, I already bought it from her. I still need to do like the wire transfer to her account and stuff like that. But I'm gonna fly up there this coming Saturday.
Okay.
And drive it back.
How long does it take to drive from Portland?
Like 10 hours.
Cool. I mean, that sounds like an awesome time.
Pretty dope. The only thing, like, it kind of boring doing it by myself, but that's all right.
Whatever. I wouldn't have a problem doing it by myself.
Yeah.
It would be more fun with a buddy or something.
100%.
Yeah.
And especially if like something goes to shit and you're just like, ugh, I'm stranded here alone. That's boring.
Yeah.
At least you can die with someone else. It's more interesting.
bring your Switch with you or something.
Dying alone in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, it's about a 10-hour drive. I do need to figure out some odds and ends for it. Like
bits and bobs.
I need to go to the California DMV and get like a little temporary driving pass for it, so I can actually drive it here.
Oh, that's stupid, but yeah, makes sense. I hope
and
that doesn't turn into a whole day's worth of effort just to get a piece of paper to drive it.
I've never done it before, so I'm not really sure what's needed. But I'll see.
Oh, she's got your price breakdown right there.
Nice. Game is
Looks
1K
like,
plus whatever carts you want plus shipping.
Maybe like 600 to 2K, and all is done.
Multi-cart is 100. So we're looking at maybe 1,600 plus total. Is that right? Like if I want the machine, multi-cart, and shipping,
which is a variable.
Yeah, I think that's good. Unless I want more than the multi-cart. I don't know, Roy. Do I want more than that?
I mean, I want to know what games are on that multi-cart. It's probably mostly just fighting games, yeah. Oh, most games are on it, but, like as in like most like good Neo Geo games. I assume you mean.
How much does the cabinet weigh?
Oof. Those Neo Geos are not of the lighter variety, I don't think.
Because I'm trying to think of where I could put this. Ideally, it would go in this room, but like my place is sort of it's more like a tower.
Yeah.
So it's very tall versus not wide.
Well, assuming you can get it on a dolly and have a couple people there to help you, I'm sure you could get it wherever you need. But like, it would look great in the background of your feed there.
The staircase is also very narrow. If I have to see how it would work. I'm sure it could make its way up here somehow.
Yeah.
I mean, getting it onto the first floor would be super easy, like especially with a dolly, like it would be fine. But then the staircase that goes up, it's sort of like it's almost a spiral staircase.
Oh my god.
So it's not a very straightforward staircase.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Let me
like,
cool.
Unless things need to go up here, you're like, you normally don't want to put things up here.
Right. Well,
this is not
at the very least,
a friendly place for moving things.
At the very least, you could still have it, but downstairs is what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna send you these pictures here, so you can see them I'll send them to your Facebook.
Oh, okay. Oh, the RX-7 is a silver RX-7.
Oh, nice. Silver, I think, is the color that I would want for the 85 version of it. But I mean, like, honestly, I would take any color that I could find. It feels like silver is like the color for that style of car.
Mm-hmm.
So let me look at this game list here that she sent. All right. So you do have the good stuff that I'm definitely looking forward to, and you would be too. I mean, it's got all the King of Fighters.
Excellent.
SNK versus Capcom, and then the SVC Super Plus. That's the one I've been telling you about.
Mm-hmm.
We got King of Fighters from 94 to 97. No, all the way to 2004, and then there's a 10th, 05, Unique, all this other weird stuff. Oh yeah, this is the one with the Rage of the Dragons. It's a double dragon fighting game.
Okay.
And it's really cool. I like it a lot.
It's very interesting.
Like, strange characters from like the movie in it, like from the 90s.
Alrighty.
Let's see, it's got Metal Slug, a bunch of Metal Slugs, Super Sidekicks. I think that's soccer. I forget though. we got Samurai Showdown, a bunch of those. Art of Fightings, Puzzle Bobble.
And it has KOF 99, right?
Yeah, it's got.
That's one of my favorites.
It's got a bunch of different versions. It's got KOF 99, KOF 99 Plus, and 99CN. I don't know what that is.
No idea what that is.
There's a KOF 98. There's a bunch of them, and one of them's called Orochi.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, World Heroes, Betty.
Yes.
Yeah, number 2. Yeah, this one's gonna be perfect. It's got everything.
It's got everything.
Unfortunately, I don't think it has... Oh, it does have Viewpoint. Fuck yes. Viewpoint's a really good one. I mean, I don't think Ben really needs any more games in this circuitry unless you have one in your collection that you know that is not on this that is like a must-have that you could suggest. Otherwise, I'd be more than happy with this if I was him. Magician Lord, yeah. And like, I mean, in all honesty, you love that game already. I doubt that if Ben was to play it, he would become his new main jam. It's a good game, but it's not like it's not that great, I don't think, unless you already liked it from being a kid.
The motor in the RX-7 is also new. It only has about 4,000 miles on it.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
is it a rotary as well, or is it...
Yeah, it's a rotary.
Damn, that's
it's
cool.
a rotary. The chick bought it from some guy, and like right before that person sold it, they replaced the motor as well.
And they don't make that kind of motor at all anymore, right?
Like you can still buy them, so like they are actually made, but they don't go in any cars. Like there's no production car anymore that uses a rotary.
Well, why would anyone make them unless it's just to restore older cars?
Yeah, for like RX-7s and RX-8s.
Well, that's cool. I'm glad there's an entire like industry built around keeping retro stuff going. We need to get on that shit with some CRTs.
Probably not.
It's not gonna happen, I know, but like, it's bullshit that it isn't happening.
Where did he go?
I don't know if it's better than Ghouls and Ghosts, but
oh god,
I don't play Ghouls and Ghosts. I play Ghosts and Goblins.
Yeah, one of these times when you're in California, we'll have to go for a ride in all these cars.
Indeed. Where are you gonna put this one?
Jesus Christ. I've just stopped even considering it.
I'm just gonna park this one at Ralph's and hope someone kills it.
I have no idea. It's so good. I've gone too far.
You clearly have. You've crossed the line eventually, and you're not really sure when you did it.
Don't know what to do now. I seriously need, like, a moderately sized warehouse.
You kind of do.
Like, just a little tiny warehouse.
It would be better if it was moderately sized, because you could have, like, a workbench and stuff.
Yeah, have, like, at least one lift.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, it's so much easier to do things than having a car and jack stands.
Oh my god, yeah. I can only imagine. And like a engine lift, all that kind of thing. Well, that's what you were talking about in the first place, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, like a space to actually be able to pull an engine and keep it somewhere. 100%.
Someone just mentioned the movie Idle Hands, and whenever I think of that movie, I think of the car kill with the engine lift, or not the engine lift, but the car lift. Remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
Where you get squished.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good movie. I always see it on like social media as like, remember this movie nobody ever, it was like super under the radar, and I'm like, I remember it, and so does everybody else. It wasn't under the radar. Like, everybody remembers this movie.
It's very clickbaity.
Yeah, it's stupid. Kafka. Well, he doesn't get a new costume? Good, because he looked great the first time.
Yeah, they didn't redo him.
Maybe he gets a update later on when he gets more crazy and powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Because honestly, it is kind of weird that like he looks exactly the same the entire time. Like right away at the beginning of the game, you're like, ah, that's the boss. That's what he looks like. Of course, he looks different in the fight scenes, but still.
We'll see how that RX-7 fares on the drive down.
Yeah.
As long as I don't break down and don't get pulled over.
Well, you're gonna try to avoid that, I'm sure, but it's gonna also be hard to avoid going fast.
Well, pulled over is mostly because, like, the plates and tags on it are going to be expired.
Oh, well.
And they'll pull you over, and you're like, oh, wait, but I have this pass. Like, oh, okay.
They don't let you, like, stick it on top of the license plate.
So, I think it's supposed to go in your window.
Oh. Well. Good thing you're not smuggling, I don't know, wild reptiles.
Wild reptiles.
Invasive species. You'll be fine. He doesn't say that before, does he?
No.
I think he laments his responsibilities right there. Yeah, I was trying to get in front of him too. Yes. No. I think he like had a line about it, saying something about how being king kind of sucks sometimes, but it was different from what he just said. Marsh. What the?
No one bothers waking him up.
Should we let the king know that shit's gone crazy?
The place is just on fire.
Yeah. He's got a standing order to leave him alone when he's sleeping.
Don't ever wake me.
Or do I? I like how he's pleased by it. He's like, oh, how sneaky. I hope they keep the son of a submariner line in there.
Oh, hey, it actually gets replaced.
Oh no! What? That was like classic.
The submariner is just an odd word.
That's why I like it. He's an odd character. He's a fucking clown.
I don't know if they can get poisoned. Let's see.
You poison a robot? Brr, brr, brr. Did you saw what I see? Oh my god. I like how you can have used magic with Locke prior and he hasn't freaked out. And he
hasn't noticed.
Yeah. He waits till now to freak out with Edgar.
I kind of like this part where they just sort of like disappear off the screen.
Yeah, and swoon off.
Like, what are they doing?
They're like, oh, magic. I can't help myself. This game could have used more moments like this where they like, I mean, what if there was like, say like 5 more little moments like this between Locke and Edward specifically where they're like a comedy duo.
Mm-hmm.
Just out of like nowhere, you know, just funny stuff like that. It would be, with a cast of characters like this, it would have been a great idea to throw more of that kind of thing in there. Yeah. Because the characters already do kind of play off themselves or each other pretty well. Like, there is stuff there. It's missing a feather. Did you see that?
It only had 2 feathers.
Yeah, there's usually 3.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, the characters do interact with each other fairly well, but like it could have been more quite easily, I think. Like with Sabin and Gao and Zion, that was good.
I think they have more such interactions in this game.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. There's more like character-specific combinations.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Where there's kind of more dialogue or something happens a little bit different.
Perfect.
We'll see.
Son of a sandworm. All right, well, that's...
I mean, I feel that makes a bit more sense.
And I do like sandworms.
I mean, what the hell's a submariner?
I don't know.
I feel like prolonged exposure to this sound will drive you insane.
I feel like this sound has been altered too.
Yeah, it's different.
Like, and louder. I think it's like I have a problem with the wrong sound effect for things, and I feel like that's the wrong sound effect for that.
The original sound effect seemed more accurate. It was sort of what I imagine a giant chicken running on sand would sound like.
Like I don't really remember the sounds, and that's why I think I'm thinking to myself that that's because it probably sounded accurate. This sounds more like pock, 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 pock. Like if it was like a suction cup thing.
That's exactly what I was thinking. It sounds like suction cups.
Yeah, that's wrong. This is the only time I like riding a chocobo in this game. Because every other time it's got stupid fucking chocobo music. With that siren. Like, why? Why? Anytime there's a siren in a song, that is a bad idea. Oh, what is Edgar's title? Machinist? Is that what it was?
Yep.
Or job, that is. Whatever. But it shouldn't be adventurer, it should be treasure hunter in all caps.
That's actually a good point.
He says it himself.
And the names of the tools are a bit different.
Oh.
Like, instead of, it gets called auto crossbow once it displays on screen, but in the tools it just says crossbow. And I swear it used to just say auto crossbow. Maybe it was like spelled wrong.
Give it another look. Oh, that's a point against it though. If you select crossbow and it fires auto crossbow, consistent at least. Oh. Is auto crossbow hard to read when it's like smashed down? No. It's not even smashed down. Was it in the original release? I don't remember.
I thought it was. I thought it was called auto crossbow.
Well, it is called auto crossbow, but was it like fully spelled or was it like abbreviated?
I don't remember.
Was that PSNA, a poison or like antidote, basically?
Yeah, that was antidote.
I don't like that
I miss
either.
Ant Dot.
Yeah, Ant Dot is closer to making sense than Pizna.
Pizna.
Or Pizza, or whatever.
Yeah, Ant Dot was better.
Yeah. Pizna. Sna, or however you want to fucking say it. Oh, I got Cyberpunk.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did. It was like half off. So I was like, it's gotta have been like patched.
Oh man, is it actually playable? I did hear that they made significant improvements to it.
Yeah, I noticed before I bought it that they had advertised that they're like the big patch had happened, and then another patch after that happened as well.
Yep.
So yeah, it's playable. But my system is struggling to run it. Like it's fairly choppy, but it's still like I can still play it. Like and still enjoy it. But I think especially if it's still on sale price, which I'll check right now, but it probably isn't. You should get with your new fancy graphics card.
Oh,
probably run pretty nice.
I don't know. Well, mine's only a GTX 2080 Ti.
Right, that's still better than mine. Mine's a 1060, I think.
I imagine this card would struggle with it as well.
Yeah, it probably would, but so it still looks really nice. Like, and I'm on like medium to low settings. So like even if you're not like on ultimate or whatever settings or whatever, it's probably gonna still look really good.
I told you once I stuffed that water cooler in there, it dropped the CPU temperatures by like 20 degrees Celsius, right?
Very nice.
Yeah.
I think you did do that, yeah. Cyber, it's back up to $60.
Oh, man. It'll go on sale again.
Yeah, I'll let you know if I notice that it does. But I mean, also I'm not really sure if you're like into that kind of game. Like, seems like usually you're not.
Still could be fun.
I think that you would like it. It's got some cool like sandbox like features to it, but like the main missions kind of play out more like what's that? Like Mass Effect or
okay, yeah,
like more dialogue and like choices to make along the way. Less like a Skyrim type game where it's like not a whole lot of talking and like choices to make and all that. Like there's a lot of like you go to a bar to meet a contact, you talk to the contact, and you like work out, you know, how the job's gonna go down and this and that, and like there's a lot of like to whatever you're doing, and it's all like voiced, all that kind of stuff. So it's a bunch of like scripted things. So it seems to be really cool so far. I kind of like it. Very obviously techno punk. Getting into implants and stuff.
I'd play it.
Yeah. It's got the GTA elements where you can hijack a car and all that kind of thing. That part's fun. But it's also where the system struck a little bit more. You're gonna die.
Yeah, it's okay. We just saved.
Yes.
Make it.
I also splurged a little and also bought that what's that game? Indivisible. That I've been looking. It's this like hand-drawn RPG type game I've showed you before. That I was just waiting for it to go on sale again, and it went on sale for Black Friday or Cyber Monday or whatever. It was like $10.
Nice.
So I bought that, but I haven't played it yet. I'll get to it eventually. And I'm also playing Fallout 3 now, so like I don't need to buy any new games for a while.
Oh yeah, are you gonna stream that afterwards?
Yeah.
Nice.
That is the plan.
Did you look if there were any mods for Fallout 3, like the survival mod? Does that exist?
Yeah, I looked into that, and apparently it does exist, but apparently it sucks.
No.
Like people are complaining, like, yeah, it does what it says, but it does, but it's like it's buggy and it sucks and blah blah blah. I discovered that after I tried to install it, which turned out to be a its own right. I'm like, well, if it's hard to install and it doesn't work anyway, might as well just fuck it. So I'm just playing it normal on the hardest difficulty. Oh, I missed it. Did they keep he'd slit his mama's throat for a nickel line?
No, I think they just said that he would like kill his friend for the right price or something like that.
Bullshit. Why are they fucking with the script when it's good? Dog eat strangers.
The dog eats strangers, yeah.
It's my lucky day.
Basically how we can get all of our items because we're so poor.
King of an entire fucking castle and he has no money. He's raiding barrels for garbage. What? Oh. Why?
Why?
So it says mithril twice, and obviously it's because it's the mithril blade and mithril dagger. But they changed it. It was better before. And it's inconsistent.
Yeah.
That makes it worse. So you've equipped large to your left hand. That's
sort of that was some of the early Final Fantasy games. It was like, oh, it's a large shield, but it's like, oh, large. You're like, okay. So some of the original names that they had were better.
Yeah. Like I can get on board for changing stuff for the better, but if you're just changing it just to mix it up, and it's in effect bummer. Like, don't do that. And also, I think declaring it's his lucky day every time he finds something is stupid because
it's kind of dumb.
You know where, like, especially if you're playing this, you've played Final Fantasy VI before, you know where all the friggin' little pickups are.
I think each person says something different, so, like, if we were to, like, switch them out.
I really am a treasure hunter.
Like, I mean, next time we find something, I think he'll say something different.
Okay.
I think there's, like, crap down here. Let's see.
Okay. So, yeah, like, I get it.
Like they all say different stuff, which is, like, it's kind of cool. You can switch out everyone and see what they say when they find things.
Right. It's a bad idea on paper, but then when, like, if you... Because I guess they were thinking, like, I'm going to make this game more fun for like a person who's never played Final Fantasy before.
Right.
That kind of thing. But that's not how it's gonna go down. Or Final Fantasy VI, at least, before.
But I also don't know how it compares to the Japanese version. Maybe that's how the Japanese version was, and they removed it for the US version.
That's possible. But, still, like, if... Well, I suppose I can understand why if someone's like, I'm gonna put everything back to the way that, like, I'm gonna do the original idea from Japan. There's some merit to that, but like it's probably not that, and like still like don't do something that's going to make the game worse. In my opinion, whether or not it's for like a reason that makes some kind of sense. At the end of the day, it still makes the game worse or dumber. Oh, interesting. Like, I think what they should have done is, instead of having every person say something different, just come up with like 30 different, like, oh, I found something lines, and just cycle through all of them for everybody.
And they're just kind of random, like it just cycles.
Yeah, 30 to 50, whatever. I mean, it doesn't take any memory, like on the ROM or whatever, to just come up with text.
Right.
And
that would actually probably be a bit better.
Modification to begin with, like on a computer, you can have whatever file size you want, unless you're trying to get this to play on an emulator, on like the original cartridge or something. Should have been a game designer. What? What?
She's gonna say something about General Leo.
Right, why can't she talk about him? Like, is he a forbidden name in this house? Elmodar.
Ouch.
I feel like they used the ROM, like the base ROM that they used to edit this was the Super Nintendo version.
It's some specific, like, Super Famicom version.
Oh, okay.
So I think it is an actual Japanese, like, based ROM.
Huh. I wonder if the Japanese version of this game originally had the fonts for the damage. Like, it's not the fonts like next to their names and everything. That's all the same. But the like over the character itself, whenever you damage fonts, like it's definitely different. I wonder if that's what it used to be or originally in Japan, because I don't like it. Like, it looks stupid. It looks like how it did in the Game Boy Advance release, and all the fonts in that game looked terrible. It was like squished.
So it's just the damage font? Like, honestly, I don't think I...
You don't notice it?
See it, so I'm not really sure what you're talking about.
I'm gonna find some footage on YouTube of gameplay from the normal base game. We'll see. It definitely looks different to me. If it turns out to be the same, I clearly have brain disease. Yeah. 100%. This is a bad video though, it's all stretched out. But even in that you can tell. Oh, I can just use the Pro Jared one.
Oh, so we can actually do one of the like hub quests here.
Oh, cool.
I can just talk to this dude. Any jobs available?
Monster cleanup.
Let's see what the other thing does. Okay. When I first selected this, I didn't realize like it automatically moves you to it.
Oh.
So he gives you like a bit of a background as to what you're going to be doing, and like you get something for it. You can accept or decline. You're like, yeah, sure, I want this. And then it just loads you in here.
Oh.
And you can't leave.
Oh my god.
I suppose you can die, which the first time I did this, I didn't die.
Well, that's good. Oh, new music.
Mm-hmm.
Vector Hound and what? Over Lobo.
So it's usually a combination of some like common enemy and some slightly overpowered enemy.
Well, the music is okay, except for that weird ass tone that happens every once in a while.
I'm not sure what that is.
What the fuck is that?
The release notes did say that there was occasional like audio glitches.
It sounds like, yeah, they like one specific voice in the tracker for the music is just like wrong.
But when I played this on the other file, I didn't get this audio artifact. Like it was fine. And I'm using the same emulator, so who knows
so
what
weird.
happened.
That is very strange.
Like bong. And you get some crazy items, like I just picked up earrings.
Oh.
Which
it's a ruby earring, is it?
Boosts your magic quite a bit.
See, that kind of ruins my headcanon. When I thought earrings, I always thought of hoops. I don't know if you did or not, but like big gold hoop earrings.
Versus what?
Ruby earrings.
Ruby. Alright. They're just like studs.
Yeah. Apparently now they are. But
yeah, look,
before,
it like doubled her magic damage.
Oh shit.
Ow.
Alright, I have a time-stamped YouTube video of Pro Jared's review of FF6, and you can see some damage happening in the battle. Just sent it to you on Facebook. Clearly, it's like the numbers are more spaced out, and it's a different font.
Okay.
It's basically the same font that you're looking at now across from Terra Edgar Locke, but like just a little smaller for being over the character.
Dude,
you know,
do these things not
screen.
die? Yeah, really, the font that's here and like the spacing, it doesn't bother me. They don't look like they run into each other or anything like that.
No, I'm not saying that it's like overlapping. It's just notably more squished than it used to be, and I don't like it.
Interesting.
It reminds me of the SNES. The Game Boy Advance release of this game, which had very squished and worse font for the entire game. I guess it's just reminding me of how bad that was. It's not as bad as that, but it's, sending me down a path of negativity. It's just another thing that's like, why would you change this when it looks better than it does now?
That's a very good point.
I like this though, like the whole extra fight, jobs or whatever, get extra. You got some earrings already, that's really good.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, that part's cool. I think they just went a little overboard on like, oh, we can change this, let's do it. Without like thinking it all the way through. I probably wouldn't have tried to put other music in there though. Like, it's a bit presumptuous to think that you can create music that stands up to Uematsu.
I wonder where this music actually came from.
It doesn't sound like him to me. But,
Variation of something.
I very much could be wrong. Like, maybe they lifted this from a different Final Fantasy game or something. Because it isn't bad. But if they created it, like, on their own, I would be like, you probably shouldn't have done that.
I like how the enemies are just those dogs. Poison? Yes.
Yep. Guess so. See, that would have been a nice thing to have added to this game as a little indicator of enemy status effects.
Right.
Like, that's one thing that I wouldn't even mind if it looked bad while doing it. Like, if it was just as, like, sloppy as, like, okay, he's kind of, like, green now. Instead of, like, a little, like, bubbly, like, nastiness over his face, like, with your characters. You don't even have Sabin yet. boy.
Like the head dog.
The Dawn. Did he tell you what you would be receiving for doing this? Payment is?
Yeah, you have to do it first, and then you find out what you get. But it is kind of cool that it's quick. You just select it, and then it warps you there. You do it, and then once you're done, you're just back with the guy.
Yes. I don't know if I would like that more than like having to go find the place yourself, or I don't know. I guess it's.
Well, I guess this is the first one, so I'm not sure how the other ones are, but.
Maybe there's a combination of like, I hear there's this one thing you can find if you're like good enough or whatever. I don't know. No!
Worthless. Like the total hit points you have?
What do you... They drop the number of hit points they lose. I don't know what you mean. Like they show? Oh, they drop it like the font bounces.
Oh.
Yeah, in later games, the way that it bounces is indicative of whether it's healing or damage. Like if it bounces down, it's damage, but if it like rises up, it's healing. They don't do that in this one, I don't think. It's just green or white if it's damage or healing. I mean, it's not silly, I guess, but it's something to grab your eye, I suppose. I don't mind it. That was in the original game, where it bounced a little bit. It never needed to. I agree to that, but I don't have a problem with it. Yeah, the damage hits you like a ton of bricks. Oh no. Why would you do this? So this is both silly and dumb.
This is the one you hate?
We're damn wrong.
Probably mode 7.
It's Chocobo mode. Mount Colts. Yeah, it's a SNES emulator. Yeah, it's a ROM hack.
Don't gore me.
What emulator are you using?
SNES 9X.
9X, a classic.
It didn't work very well with ZSNES.
A more classic. I don't know if they even made more current releases of ZSNES.
Nah.
pretty sure that one's done.
Well, so is this one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I don't think anyone is making any developments on it.
Which one am I using? Let me look. Forget. I am using 9X. 64-bit.
Oh, one of those things.
What the fuck is that, a slug?
Take much damage. Looks like a weird slug. Burn it.
Hit it with salt.
Salt it.
All the other times I said it and it wasn't mode 7, should have been mode 7. Oh.
Doesn't hurt the slugs.
Can't poison a slug. That'll be a lesson to you.
Oh god. That's so much damage.
Yeah, Jesus. You damn slimers. He slimed me.
Everyone's slimed.
I don't get how slime would make you move lower. I'd probably be pretty rapid in trying to get it off me.
Burn him!
The cleansing fire. Yeah. It worked. Gouch.
Nice.
He's wearing kung fu. My body is kung fu.
Oh, this thing again. Burn you right away.
I mean, maybe the person who made this game just has, like, bad taste in font. I was just like, this font's gotta go. I like the crappy font that I had growing up on Game Boy Advance. Made a conscious decision to make it worse.
It's possible.
Better in his opinion. Or their opinion. I don't know who made this.
Entirely possible.
Yay!
Mm-hmm.
Did you say that the jobs can change later? Or do you not know?
I don't know.
Okay. How far ahead did you play?
We're already further than where I played to.
Oh. Well, right on. Oh, also, I beat Metroid. I don't know if I told you.
Very nice.
I don't have 100% on it yet, though.
Oh.
I beat it without it.
Do you have a bunch left for 100%, or are you almost there?
I think I'm like 86% or something. Definitely watching you play the boss a bunch helps me beat him a lot quicker. I figured out a very important thing at the end. The last phase where he shoots at that big ball. That you can super bomb that out.
Oh.
And it gets you pickups and stuff.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, so like if as soon as you see him like start to do it, if you just start charging a super bomb, by the time he throws it out, the bomb will go off. The shit will like it'll totally cancel what he was about to do, and he's super open for like just destruction.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, because that thing was annoying, and I tried shooting it, and it didn't seem like it did anything.
You know, I had the wild idea that like, well, it's orange, and so is the super bomb, so seemed to work.
What? That's a ridiculous connection to make, but maybe that's what they were going for.
It fucking worked.
Sure.
Oh, but the funny thing is that I died in the second part after that. Where you have like where you're all Metroided out and you have this gun.
Oh, you didn't make it off in time?
No, not where you're like escaping, but like where you're trying to like shoot that like Kamehameha at his face until he like it blows up. I wasn't able to do it like long enough before he jumps me.
Oh, I didn't know you could actually die at that part. What happened?
Yeah,
he just eats you?
I died at that part. Yeah, he just eats you when you try it again.
From the very beginning?
No, from that section of the fight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's already.
Because I did always wonder like what happens if you die both at that part and the part where you have to escape from the planet.
Pick the hit points up after you drop them. You just drop out of your pocket. That does remind me of, I've never played Earthbound on SNES, but I have seen many reviews of it, and I like the idea that they have more damage in fights in that game, where, so you get hit. Have you played Earthbound? Well, okay, so you might know this, but you might not. Your hit points are like on a, what, how does that thing go? What do you call it when it's those numbers that like the old school odometer where the numbers roll, and like once the 9 comes, the next one rolls over with it, and then
like a rotary phone?
Rotary, or no, not a rotary phone, but like a rotary readout of numbers, like the old school odometers. I don't know what you call those.
Okay.
So the numbers roll up and down, whether you're being hit or healed. And so, like, say you take like 1,000 damage, which I don't think you actually can. So let's just say 400 damage. It starts rolling down from 400 to 0 or whatever. And if you're able to heal before it like rolls down all the way, you're able to negate the damage, basically.
Oh, wait, I kind of want to see that in action. That sounds interesting.
Like if you take high ass damage, if you're able to heal it quick enough, you'll be able to negate it, basically, and recover.
I mean, how quickly does the damage, like, roll?
I think you have a max of 999 damage, it looks like. It looks like it rolls fairly slowly, honestly. You know, if you were to take, like, if you were to say you're at, like, 800 HP and you take 800 damage, it would probably take, like, a turn or two to get it all the way down there.
Oh. Interesting. Hey, what's up, Dash Frame?
Seems like that, yeah.
T edition, it was some mod that was originally in Japanese, where someone reworked large portion of the game to include like different dialogues with characters, different side quests, different moves that characters can have, items. Like, it's essentially just a massive rework of the game. And recently someone ended up translating it into English. But I think it's a relatively old mod. It's just only been in Japanese for like forever, until like a month ago. And I think the difficulty's amped up a little bit.
It does seem to be a bit, but like definitely not as much as the hard mode that we were playing.
No.
Circuitry, how's the Centipede cabinet coming along? You got any updates on that? It's rotting here just fine, jeez.
Rotting.
Did you, have you come up with a price on that one for me? I still don't know how much I'm looking at paying you for it. You got a Celatron?
Dashframe, have you been playing anything interesting lately?
I remember right, he was playing Shin Megami Tensei. Okay. Well,
let's see how Vargas is.
War. It makes me think, were they like all standing like literally on like inside of each other?
Yeah, they absorb each other.
Well, like, I thought that was like metagame, you know?
Yeah. Why, they like spill out?
Yeah, why did that happen?
Oh, and he has like
He has buddies.
Buddies.
Oh, they were bears before.
They were bears, yeah.
You've been grinding in Shin Megami Tensei 5 for the super bosses. That's fun.
Sweet Jesus.
Blizzard, yes. Ooh.
How are you even alive?
Desperation attack. Ah.
Ooh, right.
circuitry that visualize the numbers like actually dropping from their bodies.
They're bleeding numbers.
Just an animation. But I like it. Should make a video, a live action video of someone like getting like bumped by a door frame and like losing 5 out of their pocket or something. Like, oh no, ow! I think isn't a component to HDMI converter what you use, Ben?
Components, yeah, I have component to HDMI.
Yeah, I never thought that would be a problem. Well, we that's what we used when we streamed all the Xeno gears, Xeno Saga stuff. It was just a converter. It was going black on your feed. Well, I've had problems with converters myself. Every time I bought one, that it didn't go black, but I would have like a shitty like bar of.
You had that green line across yours.
Green bar of discoloration of like right in the middle of my feed, and so that was a non-starter right there. But yeah, if you got something even nicer, like an upscaler or like a FrameMeister or any kind of thing like that, like that's always good too. OSSD. I'll have to check out the part because I've been wanting to get another one, one that actually works. So check out what you guys are rocking. Good. OG hardware is the way to do it. I mean, if I wasn't as lazy as I am, I would do nothing but. Cool. Pummel that asshole. What? What happened?
Oh, poor Sam.
Reggie. We're emu losers.
Horrible doesn't work too well with this controller.
What are you trying to do? You trying to pummel?
No, I don't think you can yet until he tells you to do it. The only one you can do is horrible.
Oh, have you tried it? Like, I was always able to do pummel right away. Like when I played the game normally. Because he's like super surprised, like, how could he have taught you that already? I haven't even told you.
Let's see.
First fist.
Oh, I guess that's pummel. I always thought you had to wait till he tells you like how to do it.
No. That's how you're supposed to learn about it, I believe. But if you already know what you're doing, yeah, you can do that. maybe if you could plug in your Apple II keyboard and mouse, your new computer or whatever, play the emulation that way, it would be a little different for you. What?
This text is different.
Like there, better. Made sense. Yeah, I don't mind changing it to something else, but that was a dumb change.
Oh, his job is black belt.
What a job.
What a job.
Knows Kung Fu.
Oh, he already has suplex.
Nice. Look out for training. I'm gonna use the bathroom and fix up my drink. Be right back. Alright.
So, Suplex is renamed to Meteor Strike.
A worse change as well.
Nope, can't do it on birds.
No. That would be awesome. Oh shit, the 4 megahertz. Watch yourself. That's a little bit too much power. Yep.
Gotta raid this place first.
Oh, did you find the paper? I missed it.
Oh, wait, no, not yet.
I always forgot to get the Genji glove here at this point.
Ooh, you can't do that.
Yeah, I know. That's a big no-no.
Banning this bearded bastard. This also.
Quite the. Go ahead.
What is this?
Huh? What?
That's different.
You have to like become imps. It's the only thing I can think of.
Interesting. That's something different.
Yeah, what was in there before? It was just like a little room, right? Like a bedroom?
I think there was nothing there. I think it was just a wall.
Really?
I'm not sure.
Isn't there? There's an inn in this place, right? Isn't that the door to it?
The inn is down to the south.
Oh. Hmm. Son of a bitch. You're a freak, Tara. Freak! Anon. I am very old.
What?
I am very old. Oh, I just watched the next gen episode with Savick, I think his name is, the old Vulcan that was like too old to use Vulcan senility, basically.
Oh, I remember
Where
that episode.
he loses his control of his emotions.
Mm-hmm.
And Eric, yeah, thank you.
Picard's like his one only friend.
Yeah, right. Savick is Spock's dad. Yeah. Picard is like not really his friend, but he super respects him for his like contributions to Starfleet, and it does the mind meld with him, and so he's like freaking out with emotions for a little while, which is a bit of weird acting, but it was kind of fun to watch.
Oh wait, you can get turned into Toad, but Toad must be imp.
Oh, like imp better.
I did like imp better.
Oh, I'm sorry. So who's Spock's father? They all end with K's and start with S's. Sarek, yeah. Oh, so Sarek is Spock's father. Okay, fuck. Shit. All right. Hard to keep all them green bloods straight. Yeah, I do. But yeah, Savick is over 200 years old when he gets Vulcan Alzheimer's or whatever it is. The Bendai syndrome. According to this episode, Bendai syndrome hadn't been recorded or documented, whatever. No one's suffered from it for a long time. Maybe they changed that later on.
Time to get that Genji love.
Well, that's another thing that shouldn't have changed right there. They fucked with her sprite. When she shakes her head, her whole body, like her legs shift too. Looks like she's having a seizure. I don't remember that actually. In the last episode of Voyager, he had a syndrome. Do you remember that, Ben? Tuvok?
Not really.
I do remember Tuvok going through.
Oh no, I do remember that. Yeah, and he's in
things.
like some mental institution, and he's like writing stuff on walls or something like that.
Yeah, you jogged my memory. Yeah, I do remember that part of old Janeway visiting him too.
It's flipping out.
Tuvok episodes were always my favorite. With Voyager, whenever they focused on Tuvok, it was always a good episode.
He's an oracle.
He's a fucking bulldog. Look at that guy. Ugh.
Bannon, you weirdo.
What age generally circuitry do the Vulcans die of old age from, whether they're senile or not? Like, it's obviously in the 200s. I wouldn't expect Savick to like live with Bendai syndrome for like another 100 years, right? Probably only got like 20 to 30 left.
Doesn't he die in that episode though?
No, he does not.
Oh, he doesn't?
Yeah. They just they conclude their treaty.
And instead of health, it's prey.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Interessante.
That's what it is in Final Fantasy X.
Mm-hmm.
It's more useful though here. But yeah, they do the mind meld so that he can like have the mental fortitude to keep his shit together for the last treaty that they put together with those whoever they are, and then he goes off to be crazy on his own, I guess. I mean,
Crazy on his own.
Oh, here we go. Alright, over 200, the Vulcan Zakal lived to the age of 276.
It's the oldest one alive.
At least one Vulcan lived past the age of 277. Doesn't look like anyone's hit like 280 or 300 or anything like that. Looks like a creature from the Black Lagoon type thing.
Right?
Oh, nice. That keyboard is very cool. I wish I was using it. I switched to the other Velocifier keyboard that I got from you that was halfway non-functional with the LEDs inside. The keys aren't lit up. I wouldn't have a problem with this keyboard at all if it was full size. I miss my numpad.
Oh, yeah, I need that. I can't survive without the numpad.
Circuitry doesn't like them.
Oh, of course she would.
Like, we've had plenty of conversations about full-size keyboards and minus the T. So not, especially if you're doing calculations. And I mean, with my job at work, like it's essential for entering numerical data. 0.0 times a day. And even at home, like I still prefer to have the 10 key, whether or not like I'm entering numbers, because that enter key on the very bottom right hand corner of the keyboard, that's there on the 10 key, but not on this one. I use that one all the time for like just I don't know what the parameters of the requirements I need to be using it, or I do use it like as like not for like the end of a sentence, but for other stuff, like if I'm hitting enter for a different reason. That horizontal is, I mean, it works, but it's definitely not as fast as it could be with a 10 key. I use my horizontal row of numbers for collecting weapons on FPSs, and that's about all I like it for. What do you mean don't know how to use a numpad? Of course I know how to use a numpad. Talking about that. Oh, yeah, I see, yeah. Yeah, that never bothered me. It is dumb in my opinion that it's opposite from what's on a phone, or like a calculator. Well, I actually know it's the same as it's on a calculator. It's different from on a phone, but it like I don't know, like I was able to adjust to it pretty easily. I had to use it a lot working at the bank, you know, adding up numbers all the time. Very common. When I'm doing 10 key, I don't look at the keyboard. I just like like a blind person would, just feel where it is, and then I'm good to go.
Good to go.
Rail it out, I will say it was a big challenge to get good at typing, and fast, especially because you going as fast as you can with gloves on. That sucks, but it is doable. Ain't I an inker? See, I do like that line.
What a weirdo.
I think that's actually a pretty good personality to apply it onto him, as like a Bugs Bunny type of character. Except he's a villain and inept. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's a decent point to make circuitry, but you could always get good.
Ouch!
Squished. Did you, you didn't, everybody in the macro, I always row Bannon in case he gets tackled. Because it could take him out in one hit.
Splat!
See?
Oh! And then he's immediately dead. That's true.
Yep. You have the opportunity when you load the game right now to row him permanently, or you have to do it again every fight.
Yeah, do it permanently. Oh no, he is...
Oh.
He is rowed.
Well, shit. So I do remember this being a problem sometimes when I played this game. Like if I rushed to this fight without grinding a little bit, the chance of him doing like a single attack tentacle on Bannon is generally pretty high, and if you don't have the hit points, you're fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think I've ever been stuck so bad that like I needed to reset the game, like restart the save file. But it did take a lot of attempts to, get through the fight without him tentacling Bannon. That is the ugliest 10-key attachment I've ever seen. It's like the size of a tablet. Hey, but if that was the only option back then for Apple II to have a 10-key, I would have taken it. I remember in like it had to have been the early 90s, maybe late 80s, probably early 90s though, because like I don't remember a whole lot of it. Early 80s, I was young. I was at like a Montgomery Ward or something, like a Sears, and they had a computer set up, like a demo for a computer that you could buy. It was a Tandy. I don't remember the name, the model number, but it was one of the Tandys. And it was the first computer I had ever seen like that had a demo of it. like to be that didn't have a mouse. Like all it had was a separate 10 key next to the keyboard, and it was a lot sleeker than the one that you just showed me, circuitry. It was just like as big as a 10 key needs to be, basically. And you use that as the cursor, like the corners and sides of the 10 key were the mouse cursors for like navigating. I thought it was cool.
It's mind blowing.
I mean, it wasn't mind blowing because it was like, I'm like, well, this is worse than mouse, but it's
this is
cool.
Worse.
It's still cool that you can like use it as, you know, like if you had a mouse, it's a little bit more clunky, but it's still cool. That link that you sent, circuitry did not work. It's broken. Oh wait. I fix. Do I fix? I fix. Oh yeah. I'll see. This 10 key looks way cooler. I like this. For the Atari CX-85, this is nice looking. Look at
Great. Now the fight's gonna start with Bannon having like 50 HP.
Feel that shit.
Oh, Bannon, what have you done to yourself? Oh, or maybe not. Just don't die now.
Yeah, right.
Why is he so slow?
Oh my god. Yep, you played Doom on a 10 key. That would be fun. Oh, counting with 2%, yes. Well, it is a winning strategy. You saw me beat the game. It worked. Good luck.
Alright, Octopus.
Yeah, that one tentacle attacked at like 170, I think.
Yeah. It messed him up.
You got no protect spells. You got nothing. You just gotta get lucky.
Well, Sabin does actually have True Knight, but he would have to not get one hit.
You know what you could do if that is the case? Keep Bannon at a low HP.
And then Sabin will take all the hits, yeah.
Yeah. That is sneaky as fuck, but it would work.
Well, but then Bannon also has to do Prey to keep everyone else well alive.
You could try to sacrifice Hera's move to just individually heal people. Or use other people to use, like, potions and such.
You can kill him.
Might draw the fight out, but it would keep it going.
Just burn him. Seafood soup. Desperation attack? Oh. Oh. Just don't do anything.
He was always kind of goofy and like, hey, look at me, I'm back again, we're here to ruin your day.
Yeah.
But I think like if they made him more silly, it would have been a good idea. More like Bugs Bunny, but Bugs Bunny that sucks. It doesn't win.
Ow.
Ah! The blob. Show's over, kids.
He didn't one shot Venom this time.
Thank goodness. Was that Ultros that was stuck to her leg?
I don't know what it was. Was it like chunks of him?
Yeah. Oh. They took away the Zealous line.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks. I don't like this translation. Or, I mean, not translation, but like re-edit of the script. Zealous is a better word than rash. Full of zeal.
Goodbye, Seven.
Why? Which one will you do first?
Probably my usual. Go with Locke.
Locke, Sabin, then the rest?
Mm-hmm.
That was always my usual. I don't know why, but it just feels like I feel like the first two, like, kind of doesn't matter what order you do them in, because they're both equally cool. But I always save the last for the pair, the trio, because it's the least fun.
But I do think that the fight with Kefka might be problematic, so I'll probably have to do some more grinding.
I mean, the fight in Narche?
Mm-hmm.
It is a hard part of the game, and if they did amp the difficulty up a little bit, you might need to. Did you equip the Genji glove? Oh, you gave it to Ben, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Simon has it.
Use it. Yeah. It does suck that you can't unequip characters that aren't in your party.
That are gone, yeah.
Yeah.
Run away.
Why would you? Playing around with the game Genie and being at like level 99 at this point and being able to kill them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, don't you forget menu screen that has my job list as adventurer.
Oh, wow.
generates a second set of clothes. I'm buying anything.
What's a cider?
Oh, I wonder if it is cider in this. Because let me tell you, as a kid, I didn't think much of it, but like now as an adult, no one thinks over this much over cider. They want alcohol. Lieutenant Locke on the duty. Take a break, boy. I like how they're dressed up like they've been traveling the desert. Goggles and a huge robe and giant pack. What was the newest Final Fantasy game to come out?
15?
What number are we on? 15? Is that was that a online game or is it
No.
just single player?
Single player.
You played it?
Mm-hmm.
What would you think of it?
I liked it.
Is that the one with like the car and everything, or is that the next one after?
Yes, there's a car in it. It's your
Really?
mode of transport.
Like it breaks down at one point and you have to push it and stuff?
If you run out of gas.
Oh, that's like a thing that happens a bunch? Or can happen a bunch?
It can happen.
Hmm.
Up to a certain point in the game, then eventually they're just like, you just have unlimited gas.
Oh. What, is it a good story? Like, what's going on in that game?
The story I did like. So you're basically like a prince, and the city that you're in gets attacked and taken over by like a neighboring kingdom that you're at war with.
Sounds pretty basic. You got your entourage of friends or whatever.
Yeah, they're like your friends / bodyguards type of thing.
Why does the prince like go off and do things? Why isn't it like soldiers?
Soldiers, I don't know if they're like all dead or like what the deal is with them. But the reason you're not in the city like when everything goes down is because you're supposed to be like off to go get married.
Oh.
So you just happen to not be there.
So you're like Vegeta? I'm just kidding. Not really.
He's not asking for the password anymore, though.
Oh.
Unless that happens later?
Maybe they got rid of it.
Oh, it's wine now.
Aha!
Not cider. Oh, wait, this is the part where he asks for the password.
Yeah. It's Rosebud. We're supposed to be Rosebud.
Courage. Was it really Rosebud?
What? Oh, shit. I thought it... Oh, God, okay. I'm glad you remembered better than me.
It's not Rosebud, that doesn't make sense.
I thought it was Rosebud.
It's crazy talk.
I remembered all the options. But I thought Rosebud was the correct one. Fuck. Brain disease is set in. It's irreversible at this point.
If there's one thing I've learned is to not believe you.
Thank you.
You mean well, but you tend to be wrong.
You're not incorrect there. You are very true. What am I gonna say? Oh, I don't even know if the TI-99s that I have are working. I've never even tried to hook them up. Nor do I have a monitor that I can use, I don't think. I don't know what video output it has.
Oh, she doesn't have a cape.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, they took her cape away. What the fuck?
They gave it to Tara.
I don't like this.
I don't like this.
I don't like it, no. She's all yellow now.
Flop.
Like...
Yeah, her design doesn't seem that good.
I've always, attributed Celeste to white.
Wait till we get her in the team and see what she moves around like.
Just keep looking. Oh, I think I might have a spare Atari video cable around somewhere. I should hook one up to see if it even works. I don't have any software or anything for it either. Oh, they did the same thing with Celeste too. Her fucking legs jiggle when she shakes her head.
Maybe that happened in the original game too.
No, it didn't. I would have noticed.
Because that seems like an odd thing that would change.
It's another case of they changed it just because they thought it would be cool, and oh my god, she looks terrible from the back. Her legs look broken. They kind of look broken from the front too. Look at that.
She looks really strange. She's a rune knight.
There's some ambitious pixel artist out there was like, I can do this. Look at that. Her legs look terrible from all directions. Looks like she's standing on her tiptoes.
She does look kind of weird. Definitely this sprite design is worse. The original one looked better.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should. This is bad. She's got like ostrich legs.
I'm not really sure what happened to her.
What'd they do to my girl Celeste? It's my favorite character in this game.
Butchered her.
They really did. You would have been fired, like. I believe so. I'm gonna look up the sprite map, the bitmap or whatever you call it for Celeste, and show it to you, Circuitry, because I want you to see how good she used to look.
Did you find it?
I'm almost there. There we go. It's super tiny, so I gotta find a better one. Hang on. Yeah, I find a lot of non-Super Nintendo versions.
Does she look like that in any other game? Like,
How she does in this game?
Yeah, where did the sprite come from?
No, she doesn't look like this anywhere else. I think someone just had a wild hair up their ass and was like, this looks good.
Looks pretty bad.
They're wrong, yes. Oh, Celeste. Hey, look at that. She's a Bajoran. I didn't know that.
What?
Nice. Oh, we've been talking about Celeste. Circuitry sent us a link to a Star Trek character named Cal Celeste.
Uh-huh.
She's Starfleet.
Starfreight. Starfreight. How are you shipping it, Starfreight? We go, okay.
I'm using all my space bucks on the Starfreight.
Space bucks.
Alright, here is a bad like resolution picture of the original sprite of Celeste. Check that out, and you can see that she looked a lot better.
I'm not gonna argue. This one is really bad.
All of the main character redesigns I've seen so far, I have preferred the original version, but for Celeste, this one's like, wow, this is a mistake.
Really bad.
100%. Fantasy 15 though. You say it's got a good story. How's the fight mechanic?
I think most people actually didn't like the way the fight system was.
Yeah.
It's not turn-based, which most of the modern ones haven't been. Like, I mean, obviously nothing like this. So it's more of like an active battle system where you run around and do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I really did like that battle system.
Is it more like the new Final Fantasy VII battle system? Because I don't
it's
really
like
know how that one works either.
Along those lines.
Okay. It seems like that's the direction that they're just going in, regardless if people like it or not. So, like, I would hope that they're gonna do it well.
Yeah, I didn't have an issue with it in 15, unless it's just happened to be the articles that I came across. I think most people like didn't really like 15 for that reason, and maybe like character development and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Like I liked that game. I thought it was good. I think I must have probably sank like 160 hours into it.
Shit, that's really good. I mean, it's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't played a new, like the newest Final Fantasy game that I've played is 12.
Okay, yeah.
I played a little bit of the online one, and I was like, this is stupid, and so I stopped. So I don't count that as having played it.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe I'll try 15. I gotta get back on board with the modern ones eventually.
Do it.
I guess I should probably get it for PC since I have a base model PS4.
Why?
Well, I would say that my PC is.
This
better
is a
than
new
PS4.
enemy, woman soldier.
It is, yes. Wonder if she's any good. But anyway, yeah, I would say my PC is better than a base model PS4, but not better than a PS5 or maybe even a PS4 Pro.
Do you think your PC would be able to play that game in 4K?
I have a 2K monitor.
Okay, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, maybe. I think if it was running on a base PS4, the likelihood of it stuttering or like dropping frames is higher than it would be on my PC.
I think at the time I played it, it was on a base PS4 and I didn't have issues.
Oh.
Because then after the fact, I got the PS4 Pro.
Wait, do you have both?
Mm-hmm.
Or you didn't sell your base PS4?
No, I didn't bother. I just had both.
So you have the base, the Pro, and the 5.
Yeah.
Cool. Might as well just have them all.
The game does look pretty good in 4K because there's a lot of like this transition from areas is seamless, so the game doesn't really load. Kind of like as you're moving, it progressively loads things in the background.
Sure.
So you're never like going into a new area and you're like, okay, let's wait for 5 minutes for this thing to load.
Mm-hmm.
And the world map has like very large vistas and views and things like that. So it does look really good in 4K.
Was it locked at 60 frames per second?
Maybe for the PS4 Pro version. I'm not sure what it would be on PC.
I'm sure it's variable on PC, unless you set it to be locked.
Mm-hmm.
But 4K for gaming, I mean, it can look nice, but I feel like I've seen a game. Say like you take a game on 1080p, and you're seeing it at like whatever that frame rate is, like 144 frames per second. If you were to see 1080p at 144 frames per second, it would probably look better than a 4K at 60 frames per second, in my opinion.
Why do you say that?
It's just smoother.
Versus 4K? I mean, the smoothness should be the same.
It's not, because it's got more frames per second with the 1080p.
Wait, I thought you just said that they're both the same frames per second.
No.
Just resolution's different.
No, the resolution is different, but the 1080p's got like 144 frames per second, and 4K's only got 60.
Oh, okay then. Yeah.
If you were able to get like 144, 255 frames per second at 4K, then yeah, you're probably not having an argument there. It's probably going to be the superior way of doing it. But, yeah.
What makes more of a difference is like if you have Dolby Vision or HDR, like the color gamut. That makes
I don't really know about that stuff.
You notice it more so than just like pure resolution. Like if you have 4K or 8K. I have this giant TV from work, which is like an 80-inch 8K TV.
Oh my god.
It's a disaster. It's massive. I don't want it. I want them to take it back to work.
Get rid of this.
Get rid of this.
What's the other specs on it? Like, how fast can it give you frames?
The max, I'd have to look. I'm not sure what the max frame rate on that thing is. I think it's 8K 60.
Sounds like unless it was like top of the line production quality, then it's you don't need that.
There isn't too much 8K content anyway.
Beyond that fact, yeah. I wonder when there will be more, though. I'm sure it's around the corner.
Yeah. I think there'll be changes in codecs.
The Samsung VR, or not Samsung, I'm sorry, the Facebook Meta, whatever. It goes up to 6 or 8K. Like when you combine both of the lenses or whatever, it's a 6 or 8K. I forget.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Get it, Goblin.
Run away!
There can't be much more, like, resolution progress that we can make on screens, I don't think, before we're just like, fuck it, we just need to do, like, hologram type stuff. Like, how much more clear can you say that it is before it's like, well, it's basically reality now. I don't know. Not even that, but like, would you just send me some circuitry there? I had a feeling that you're gonna send me something based on that meme.
What did she send?
In Jurassic Park, you know that point in the movie where Malcolm's like, you never stopped and thought of you. Sorry, I'm messing it up. But you never. They didn't stop to think that they should. Like create this thing.
Yes.
The 4K displays. Your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they didn't stop to think that they should. and then 8K displays come out on top of that.
It's just the thing to do.
Jurassic World comes out 8K. But yeah, like how many more, jumps in resolution are we away from just jacking into our own brains and getting a video that way? Send you this picture. Gives Celeste her cape back. Makes more sense that she had a cape. She was a general.
Well, so they do get costumes, so presumably you can change it back somehow.
I hope so, because she looks like trash right now.
Which I'm not really sure how one does that. Must be something that happens later.
Maybe it happens in like Jador or something, since that's like the big, rich, fancy town.
But we can probably switch games if you're gonna stream, because this is almost the end of Celeste and Locke's part, and I did want to level them up a bit before finishing that off.
Fair enough, and it is getting kind of late, so fair enough. Strange Days. You need to watch that movie, Ben, if you haven't seen it yet. Very good movie.
Ah, okay.
Definitely the type of movie that I am sure that you would like. If you hated this movie, I would be very flabbergasted. Like, what? But okay, so time for some Fallout, I suppose?
Sounds like a plan.
Cool. We'll pick this up. You said you're going to go out of town next Saturday, yeah, to go pick up your car?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, so I'll probably, because it's going to be a 10-hour drive back with that thing, assuming everything goes according to plan. So I won't be back until probably like 10 p.m.
Oh, well, if you really want to stream as soon as you get back, we can. But if you're too busy, it's cool.
Yeah, that would be like the absolute earliest, I think.
Sure. If not, we can just aim for Tuesday or whatever. Or the weekend after, whatever. Yep. It's all good. Cool. Well, you're gonna be up to watch some Fallout?
For sure. Yeah, no, I'm gonna watch it.
Right on. Well, I'll get going pretty quick then.
All right.
Quick smoke break and just get going.
See you all in a bit.
Yep. See you guys soon.